Alright. He is live now. I want to try out this new gadget build that I made. See if that goes well. That's how it goes. Oh god. Oh my god. Minecraft? Great zooming. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, Blaze. Are you serious? Bro, I literally was about to... I'm a little bit triggered because, like, I was literally about to, like, pass Blaze until she just did that crap. What the heck? I literally fell through that one. like my butt. Yo, what's good? Finish! Do you think you could do Tails next? I like Tails. You want a character? You want to request a character? I'm like, sure, I don't... Sure, I'll play Tails next, I guess. Oh, I can't request that. No, I'm saying I'll play Tails. I'll play Tails. Like, I'm not saying you can't request for me to play a different character, but I'll play Tails. Right now I'm playing Korean, but I'll play Tails.
Random track.
Oh my god! Really? Oh my god. What's up? Good, just trying to get some practice in. CrossWorlds. Some more. Good, just trying I don't feel like that's what's gonna happen in the tournament, to where I'm just front running, and I'm winning, and then I get hit last second, and that's just gonna be annoying. Sarah, what's good? How are you doing? Sarah Clue Fangirl, what's good? Trust me, you're gonna start seeing way more Christmas. Oh my god. And then we're gonna hear the that song. We're gonna hear that song a lot. Yeah, I'll play the Grand Prix. Like, I'll play Grand Prix like 2 more times, then like we'll jump into like online maybe. Like, and then like if you guys have Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, and if y'all want to play online with me, shoot, I'll put up a lobby, or like my lobby number thing, and we can all play. Like, I did it one time before, but like it was like with me. And now I'm just sitting here like, maybe people want to play some more. So, they say no about it. So like I said, put in the lobby for the legend for a while. Even though I'm in a legends lobby, just to warn people, I'm in a legends lobby, so like, yeah, be prepared for that. Yeah, legend lobbies are very hectic. I'm probably doing so well, I'm doing so good, and then, oh, I'm not running, and then, oh, I get hit, now I'm doing this one, and then just so annoying. Oh yeah, Persona 3 Reload is on Switch. Dude, I thought about getting it. I thought about getting Persona 3 Reload on the Switch too. Just to like gain some, like, on the Switch, like more games to play on the Switch too. Unless I can somehow touch this shit up, I might. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. Oh, and I don't like restarting because I'm using my tickets to do that. Yeah, I'm playing a little bit of Grand Prix first before I jump on. Like, I wanted to test out the gadget setup that I'm using, to where it's like I'm using all of the like drift upgrades and using ultimate 4 charge and see if that's better than what people be using, like Callie's fucking build. Trying to see any alternative, because like I don't like that. Like, as much as how cracked her build is, I don't like her build. Her build makes it like your vehicle so fucking slidey. People are still, yeah. That's literally the thing. People are using Callie's build. Like, the thing is, like, who I was playing with last night was using Callie's build. And that person was a Legends 2. Like, people are just basically doing this well because, oh, they're basically using the broken build. Like, they're using, like, oh, the meta build. Like, oh, and because, like, Callie is, like, #1 in the world right now, of course people are gonna copy what she's using. Of course people are going to, like, basically, people looked at Mr. Lag's video and then started copying what he was doing, and what he was doing. And the funny thing is, what he was doing was like a build I had before he even did that video. So now I'm just sitting there, damn, people are now copying that build because of fucking Mr. Lag's video. And it's like, it's cool, right? I guess. It's cool that other people are using the build, but it's not. Because I'm like, people are just basically just going for the meta in order to reach Legend and in order to build up their points in Legend. Yeah, Sonic wanted me to play Tails, so I'll play Tails for, I'll do a character request, I guess. I'm like, don't expect me to build a car for him, though. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not going to mess up any of my car slots because y'all want me to, I always said that, like, literally the classic characters could join, it's just that they would end up being skins. Like, they would end up basically being skins to where you could select Tails, and then when you select Tails, like, oh, there's classic Sonic. Oh, you can select, like, you can, I mean, not Tails. You can select Tails, and then there'll be classic Tails, or, oh, you can select Knuckles, it'll be classic Knuckles, or, like, classic Uno. What do you mean, like, have their own build? Like, stats? Like, most characters that get in end up having their own, like, holiday. God, Vector. Eventually Sonic this and like motherfucker! Oh my god, Vector, why? Yo, here's Sonic officials. What's good? There's too many, like, YouTube channels with Sonic in their name. There's too many YouTube channels with Sonic in their name. Them Shadow fans are aggressive because it's like you say something like, oh, you don't like, you wish like Shadow would like stop basically getting everything, right? And then they'll be offensive. They'll take that as like offensive. Can't control it. It's insane that they're the #1 hit leader. You've been spared, Silver. You've been spared, my boy. I was about to run you over. I cannot make this freaking shortcut with arrows for some reason. I want to restart because that was so bad, and I hate restarting because I'm using my I'm using my tickets to do that. Why the fuck this is not working? Hello? I've been said, like, it literally, like, we got Shadow way too fucking early. Like, no, he does not. No, he does not. Yep. It's the whole thing to where, oh, because Shadow's the most, like, second most popular character, but I'm just sitting here like, bro, Shadow does not need to be in every little thing. As I say this, Shadow does not need to be in every little thing. Shadow is, like, does not need to basically get everything, and that's my problem.
They've made good Sonic games without Shadow. Like, case in point, the classic games didn't have Shadow. None of the classic games do. Sonic Adventure didn't have Shadow. Unleashed didn't have Shadow. Secret Rings and Black Knight, well, Black Knight technically, because Black Knight isn't really Shadow, it's Sir Lancelot, but Secret Rings didn't have Shadow, and that was a good story.
I'm going to cyberspace. What's up?
Yeah, Retro, it's like, people would think, oh, it's like you're an Amy fanboy, and I'm like, I'm not an Amy fanboy, I just really like Amy because she's a great character. But I also like Shadow.
What's good?
I like Shadow over Amy, but it's just like, I think that each character should have their own thing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Like,
god!
I'm of the, because at a time I was like, yeah, it would be cool to make movie 3, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, if they're gonna do Shadow, they're gonna need time to establish Shadow, and they're probably not going to have it. Which is why I was kind of disappointed they showed up Shadow so early, because that meant no Metal Sonic, that meant no Amy. And I was like, that was kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. But I was happy they showed off Shadow, because it was kind of like, wow, that's crazy. But what's weird about the movie is that, like, it gives off vibes like it's still, like, during the Sega Saturn era, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had the Sonic R, like, sprites or whatever, because it's like each movie was, like, kind of like basically an era of Sonic, right? So, like, the first movie was basically, you had Sonic 1 sprites, and then in Sonic Movie 2, you had, like, Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 sprites, and now it's Sonic Movie 3, you had, like, Saturn sprites, right? So I'm kind of, like, thinking, okay, so if we're doing kind of like this thing, it's basically like Movie 3 was supposed to be set in, like, the Saturn era.
Where did
which doesn't
Sonic
make sense,
go?
the Shadow's not
He
supposed to-
literally requested for Tails, and I don't see him here.
Which doesn't make sense, because, like, you know... Which doesn't make sense, because, like, Shadow's not supposed to be in that movie. If this is supposed to be the Saturn era, but yeah, this is what it is, I guess. Like, you gotta do shit, like, you
Oh
gotta
my
do Shadow,
god,
I
thank
guess.
you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ryan. Thank you.
And then a lot of people will be like, well, Sonic Movie 3 was really, 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 really good. And I'm like, yeah, but I think we pulled it done a little too fast. But I get why they did Sonic Adventure 2, like, because it's really popular. And it's like you want to end off the trilogy on a high note, right? And what better high note than Sonic Adventure 2? And then movie 4 will start like this whole brand new trilogy. Where like, because the Sonic movie formula is kind of like this, where it's like, the first movie is kind of like to establish what's to come, right? Kind of like this, like a very small kind of film where like, yeah, a lot happens, but like it's a very small setup movie for like the next movie. And then the second movie kind of like makes the stakes just a little bit higher. And then movie 3, just the third movie of the trilogy, is just balls off the wall, super duper like climactic and all the cinematic and all that kind of stuff. Which honestly, I feel like that's what's gonna end up happening with this trilogy too. Like, I feel like Sonic 4 has the option to be kind of like a smaller film, smaller budget film, where, yeah, it's still gonna have like the same kind of budget as movie 3, but it's gonna be like less Sonic characters. So it's probably just gonna have like Sonic, maybe Tails and Knuckles, but no Shadow, no, you know, introducing any other characters other than just basically Meanie and Metal. And then movie 5 is probably going to have a little bit more to it, where it's going to probably have like higher stakes, just those slightly higher stakes, so we could like I've heard people saying, oh, it could be Sonic Adventure, which would be basically all the same characters that I just mentioned, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, but with like higher stakes. That could happen. Or we could like throw in another CGI character like Nicole, maybe, which would be interesting, even though we already have Chief Packagemac, which doesn't act like the Chief Packagemac from the original game, so it'd be kind of interesting to see like how they would do that in a universe where Packagemac isn't a dick. Yeah, it'd be interesting. But what do you think, Retro?
How I see this is that, like, literally we got Shadow too early. I think Shadow, like, it should have not have been, like, Sonic 3 should have not have been, like, an Adventure 2 movie. It should have been like it should have been a CD movie. It should have been Metal and Amy. It should have been that.
Yeah. Like, to end off, like, the classic era of games, because, like, it kind of felt like they were doing, like, the whole classic era, and I feel like...
And then to raise the bar, it would have been like, 4 should have been the Adventure 2 movie. Literally, we should have gotten the year of Amy first, and then we should have gotten the year of Shadow, and then that would have... And then the bar would... And then, basically, the bar already would have, like, to basically do better than... I guess movie 3 being a CD movie would have been Adventure 2, but now the bar's been set too high because we did Adventure 2. So now it's like the 4th movie basically has to, the bar is so high to the point where it's like the 4th movie would literally have to be like a CD/Heroes type movie. That's the only way how I'd see it. I would see that literally the movie would have to be CD/Heroes. At this point.
The only thing that kind of bothers me is that I don't see movie 4 being this big, high budget, like, movie, because the movie formula so far has been, the first movie is kind of like a smaller movie that sets up what's to come, and then Sonic 2 and Sonic, like, I don't think that movie 4 will be on the same level as movie 3. I think it'll be on maybe the same level as, like, movie 2, maybe, in terms of, like, stakes. But I don't see it, like, reaching movie 3 levels of, like, stakes. Which is unfortunate because, like, if you think about it, Sonic Adventure 2 is supposed to be, like, the finale, right, of the Sonic series, at least the original series, if you will. Like, with the classic games, they're all building up to something, right? They're all building up to Sonic Adventure. And then Adventure 1 built up to Sonic Adventure 2, and then Sonic Adventure 2 was supposed to be it. That was supposed to be it, because, like, it wasn't never going to be the end of the Sonic series for sure, but, like, it was supposed to be the end of an era, basically, because we didn't know at the time that Sonic was going to come back with more, like, actual games, because during the Dreamcast, that was, like, the Dreamcast was failing, and Sonic was basically kind of like, it was up in the air what was going to happen to Sonic after Sonic Adventure 2.
Came up fucking nowhere.
And so a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 seems like a finale, right? But you have this build up with, like, Sonic 1, Sonic CD, where it's just Sonic by himself, and then you get introduced to Amy, Metal Sonic, and then in Sonic 2 you get introduced to Death Egg, 7 Chaos Emeralds, and then Sonic 3 is kind of like the closure of that kind of era with, like, Hypersonic and all that, you kind of build up to that finale, and then Sonic Adventure continues the finale of that story with Chaos, and to explain where the Chaos Emeralds come from, which is Chaos, and then Tikal, and kind of getting a backstory, and then all of that leads to finale, which kind of wraps up the original classic story. And then you have Sonic Adventure 2, which is the big epic finale of the Sonic series, right? Where it's kind of like, because Sonic Adventure feels like the ending, like the final season of an anime, right? Where like you have Sonic going on his worldly adventures, starting from Sonic 1, and then they're all episodic, right? They're all like many different episodes. And then you have the finale, which is Sonic Adventure, where like it's basically the final season made into like a movie, where it tells the story of Sonic and his journey up until this point. And then you have Sonic Adventure 2, which is basically the next movie after that to conclude the whole series. And then the way I see Heroes is basically a complete and total soft reboot of the franchise, because we went too far, we kind of went to a final climactic ending, we kind of went too far, and now we just want to tone it back and bring things back to basics, right? Because Sonic Adventure 2 is a little too climactic. We need to bring it back to basics, like basically the classic ones, right? We need to bring it back to basics. And then Shadow the Hedgehog is where we jump the shark. And then completely forget about continuity, completely forget about before. That's the way I see this one. It's pretty much. Do you agree, Retro?
Yeah.
Where like, when it comes to consistency, it's like you have Sonic 1, CG 2, 3, which are all like episodic adventures. And then you have Sonic 2, you have Sonic Adventure, where it kind of concludes like the original classic story with the finale, and it kind of, because it has like the origin of the Chaos Emeralds, with like Chaos, Tikal. It has the great civilization that was used in the manuals several times. And it just kind of concludes everything. And then Sonic Adventure 2 is like that big finale of the Sonic series. And then Heroes is basically like, we've already done the big finale of everything. How do we need to bring it back to basics, like a soft reboot, right? Which is what Heroes is. And then Shadow the Hedgehog is basically where we like jump the shark and the series loses continuity and loses what it was supposed to be in the first place, and that's kind of where we jump the shark with Shadow the Hedgehog. I know people don't like me saying that because, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog is you might like the game and all that. I like the game, but I'm not gonna sit here and argue that continuity went out the frickin' window when that game came out.
The people now like the game. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, people nowadays like the game, but Shadow the Hedgehog is where we jump the shark, because like Retro, you can't lie. Continuity goes out the window when we get to Shadow the Hedgehog.
I've basically said this before, that the story has not been consistent since SA2.
Heroes is basically kind of like a soft reboot, right? Because like Heroes, is kind of like, we need to bring things back to basics, right? We need to reel it back in. We went a little too far with Adventure 2. We need to reel it back in, right? Back to basics. And then Shadow the Hedgehog's like, okay, time to jump the shark and completely forget about anything that came before. So I think the misstep really was Shadow the Hedgehog in terms of continuity. because we could have like after Heroes, we could have made a complete effort with Shadow to continue like the same continuity from Adventure 2, and we just didn't do that. We just decided to ignore it and jump the shark. So it's basically like it can't be the same franchise that it was before. Like Shadow the Hedgehog and Adventure 2 cannot exist at the same time. Like they just cannot coexist. Because there's just too much in Shadow that shouldn't be there, that it has to be a completely different, like, universe of events. Because some of the minor details, like, oh, the Eclipse Cannon, right? Like, the Eclipse Cannon is completely fine. Even though in Shadow the Hedgehog, we know that, or in Final Adventure 2, it gets blown up. So why is the Eclipse Cannon back in function again? That's just a minor detail that maybe you could excuse, like, oh, maybe he rebuilt it, sure, whatever. But then how do you explain how Prison Island's still there? Prison Island is supposed to be blown up, and you could say, well, they rebuilt that too. And then I'm just like, yeah, but why does Shadow Ranger be? He would never have been there to begin with. That would have, even if they rebuilt Prison Island, it would still not be the same island, right? Because the island got blown up. Like, you can excuse, like, you say, oh, they brought it back. Like, they named a different island Prison Island. Sure, like, I can buy that. Like, just because the Prison Island blows up doesn't mean that they're not going to have another Prison Island, right? That makes sense, but why does Shadow then remember that Prison Island as if he's been there, even though that wouldn't have been the Prison Island that he remembers? The one he remembers blew up, and he probably should have remembered that too. So, like, doesn't make sense. And then there's this whole thing about, like, kind of changing the original story about, like, Maria and all that, where Maria's, like, suddenly now she's, like, has a problem, like an illness, which was never present in Sonic Adventure 2, because in the Sonic Adventure 2, the Japanese version at least, it explains that so basically, Prison Island and Sonic Adventure 2, for example, like, you know, Maria in Sonic Adventure 2, she's basically not suffering from an illness. She was basically a stowaway on the ark. Gerald even says in the Japanese version, he's like, it's all my fault because I put her there. She's there because of me. And then Gerald's basically like, I've gone insane, someone please stop me. And then he instills in Shadow his ultimate wish. And his ultimate wish is not destroy the world. His ultimate wish is to have Shadow stop him. Which is what he didn't realize when reprogramming Shadow to fulfill his ultimate wish. Because his ultimate wish and that whole thing is for him to be stopped.
God, I tried to go up there.
Someone on Twitter said, what if the Sonic series was written from the beginning and then written by Ian Flynn? And I'm like, then it basically would have been Archie 2.0. Retro.
It would have been Archie. That's basically about it, but it's a game.
Yep. Like, I bet you in Sonic 1 he would have put, like, the Freedom Fighters and all of that. And then someone said Ian Flynn's the GOAT. Yeah, Ian Flynn's the GOAT, alright, because he's bad. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry. But yeah, honestly, whoever made Scrapnik Island, I really want them to just make, like, write the Sonic games instead. Because it seems like he really does whoever made that really does understand, like, the Sonic series a lot more than Ian Flynn does. Like, it's crazy how that there's actually somebody in IDW that writes Sonic very well. Why isn't he writing the Sonic games instead of the one that supposedly knows stuff about Sonic? Like, because Ian Flynn is not the right person, because he writes Archie, and it's like, it's fine if you like Archie, but like, no one's gonna stop you from liking Archie stuff, but like, when it comes to the games, I feel like you need to understand the games, right?
I feel like people need to understand that Archie is not the fucking game. That the comics are not the same as the game.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to like do a retrospective on the channel, on my videos explaining why, like, explaining all the different variations of like Sonic, because like there are a lot of different versions of Sonic, and just kind of explaining how they're different. But a lot of people have already made those kinds of videos, so I don't feel like I'd be making anything different. So I'm trying to, like, before I make that video, I'm trying to figure out what I can do it that I haven't seen people add. Because, like, why should I, like, someone's gonna be like, why should I watch this video when millions of other people have already said these kinds of things? So I just kind of want to give it my own spin, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that before I make those videos. Go ahead and make those videos.
I think that I barely can hear the characters' voices. Like, I can hear their voices like through like my like TV, but it's like I don't hear them through like my headphones for some reason.
I mean, someone had asked me before, it's like, oh, what's wrong with Ian Flynn? And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with Ian Flynn as a person. It's mostly his writing, that's it. Like, he just needs to understand the characters more. Like that, like, I would be totally happy if Ian Flynn wrote Sonic if he didn't write Sonic, like, if he wrote Sonic like how he should be. Because he's a competent writer. Like, he can make stories, it's just he needs to understand how Sonic stories work.
Anyway, do some online play now. I guess.
Ow! And I died. Come on.
We'll do some online play. Because I need to play against, like, I feel like playing against actual players would be better.
Maybe I'll start off with a video explaining why Scrapnik. Maybe that's how I will start off my character analysis and videos. Would be like starting with Scrapnik Island, explaining why Scrapnik Island is really good, and why it gets Sonic right when all these other IDW comics don't. And then I'll kind of like lean into the idea of, hey, would you guys be interested in me actually going on a full depth analysis on all the Sonic characters and explaining why the IDW characters aren't it? Kind of just like opening the door for that possibility.
And this is for all the people that I guess want to play, if they want to play. Yeah, I'm learned that if people were to join, then I guess it'll send me back to the lobby if somebody is trying to join, because it did that before one time, so.
I wonder if in movie 4 we're gonna get Metal Sonic saying that. Like I can
There's going to be some type of reference.
Yeah, there's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, hey, 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 hey. It's like too much of a meme that I feel like the movies couldn't like not reference it. Also, I need a Sonic review reference too. Like I need the strange, isn't it? You may know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you, since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
Oh, bitch! Fuck! Oh my god, Charmy. Like, literally, this fucking bee was constantly trying to crash me instantly. Like, yo, I cannot stand that annoying ass bee on dodge.
No! Okay.
Finish!
Retro.
Yeah.
Favorite zone in Sonic 1?
I would say either Spring Yard or maybe Starlight.
Okay. Favorite zone in Sonic CD?
Stardust Speedway.
Favorite zone in Sonic 2?
Hilltop.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, there is Emerald Hill, Chemical Plant, even Winged Fortress zones. Favorite zone in Sonic 3?
Sonic 3.
Well, it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles, if you want to consider that one thing, or if not, that's up to you.
It's either Angel Island or Hydro City.
Are we considering 3 and Knuckles the same thing?
Yes.
Okay. Do we consider Sonic 4 the next game, or what? Do we
Oh my
consider
fucking god, no.
Mania?
No.
Maybe Mania would be the next game, because it's a classic now.
Sega does not count 4, so I'm not counting 4, to be honest.
Well, they consider it canon for some reason.
They do?
Yes. It's in the official timeline. I have no idea why. That's a question that Sega, but... Because I would be okay with them going like straight to Mania, but... or Advanced, or whatever. Like, I would rather have Advanced be Sonic 4 than Sonic 4. What's the best zone in Sonic 4? Or, not Sonic 4, Sonic Advance.
Best
Sonic
zone in what?
Sonic Mania.
I love Press Garden.
Press Garden.
Press Garden.
Have you played any of this spin-off?
What do you mean by
Have you played
play?
any of the 8-bit? Have you played any of the 8-bit games? Have you played
Not really.
Sonic R?
Of course I played Sonic R.
Okay. What's your favorite zone in Sonic R? Like race.
At this point, it would just be based on, like, oh, what's my favorite song? And I love
Okay, what's your favorite song then?
it would be either Diamond, it was always like, oh, Diamond in the Sky, or Living in the City.
Oh, mine's Supersonic Racing because I like Supersonic.
I'm not even, what? I wasn't even in first, gang, what?
Let's see.
Fuck, I wasn't even in first, Chief. Oh my god. This is what I feel like is going.
Have you played Sonic Triple Trouble?
No.
No. Sonic Chaos.
These are like all like the Game Gear like type games. What the
Yeah.
fuck is that sound? What is that?
But the only reason I like Triple Trouble is because they made a 16-bit remake of it. At least the fans did. It's actually really good. It's a good follow-up to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Have you played Knuckles Chaotix?
Knuckles Chaotix? No.
Yeah. No.
I actually want to though.
Yeah, it's good. It takes place a few months after 3 and K. At least, that's what it says in the manual. And then what else? I think we can start talking about. Actually, no, because Advanced technically takes place before. Okay, so Advanced 1 then. What's your favorite zone in Advanced 1?
I don't know. I don't necessarily like Advanced 1 all that much to where I would pick a zone.
How dare you? That's Sonic blasphemy. How dare you? Advanced 1's pretty good.
It's literally because like how I started playing how I played like Advanced is that I started off with 3 first, and then like I went backwards with the entire series, and then I like played Advanced 1 last, and that's probably why I don't like Advanced 1 all that much.
Advanced 1's better than Advanced 3. But anyway,
Hell no.
That's my opinion. But anyway, Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I did like Twinkle Park a lot.
Is that your final answer?
It's like, I don't know, it's either Sea Highway or Twinkle Park.
Be highly Sonic Adventure
Adventure 2? Oh, Pyramid Cave. That's easy. Pyramid Cave. Pyramid Cave, that's easy.
I'm surprised you didn't say Sidious Cave.
No, Pyramid Cave.
A lot of people say Sidious Cave.
Pyramid, I will say it again, Pyramid Cave.
My favorite zone is the Final Curse. For both Sonic and Shadow. They're both really good. Let's see. Well, actually for Sonic, it would be Pyramid Cave, but for Shadow, let's see. Favorite zone in Sonic Advance 2?
Music,
Music Planet?
yeah.
Okay. Sonic Heroes?
This is National. What the?
That's dope. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes. And don't say Westopolis. No one likes Westopolis.
Damn, no one likes Westopolis?
No, I do like Westopolis, but it's just like you play it like 10 or 20 times. It's kind of old.
Hey, damn, you would have to love Westopolis. You played it so many times in order to get the...
I don't have to like anything, but what's your favorite zone in Shadow the Hedgehog?
Okay, what?
Favorite zone, act, whatever.
I'm about to say, who just joined? Oh, Green. Green. What's good, Green? How you doing? I'm about to say, like, stand by. Someone is joining. I was like, who's joining? Who's joining? It didn't, nobody showed up. And then Green is Green.
I'm being held in suspense until you answer.
What? I'm trying to think.
It's okay. Not a lot of people know their favorite zone in Shadow because Shadow levels are kind of like they all blend together. I can answer, and then you can answer. My answer
I would
is
say the one where
Digital
you're
Circuit.
Digital Circuit.
Yeah, Digital Circuit, the one where Shadow's in like the digital area, like all like lightning
That is
and
cool. That stage is cool.
yeah. Is that your answer, or do you like a different one?
It would either be that or the one where you're basically chasing down the president.
You're trying to JFK the president.
You're trying to exactly.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. So he likes being his favorite stage is the one where he's a terrorist. Okay.
My God.
And then all right. So yeah, what's your favorite zone or in Sonic Advance 3?
Oh, Sunset Hill.
Sunset Hill.
Yep.
Okay. Sonic. Well, Sonic Battle doesn't really count because it's a fighting game. Sonic Rush.
Sonic Rush?
Yes.
It might be the Carnival night, the Carnival like stage. I think that's like Blaze's first stage, or it might be Water Power.
Yeah, Water Power is pretty good. That would be my answer, is Water Power. And it's always Blaze's stages that are really good. Like, I like Sonic stages, but Blaze's stages are really good. Do Sonic Riders count? I guess Sonic Riders are count, right? Even though it's a racing game, so it's like Sonic R, so yeah, Sonic Riders.
Oh, Babylon Garden.
Babylon Garden. That's pretty good one. Riders Zero Gravity.
What's that one? And I'm getting railed from behind. What is that one stage with like the water?
With the water?
It's like a temple-like area, kind of.
Oh, Vegan Rock. It's like Giga Rock or Vegan or something like that.
It's like a temple-like area where there's like water.
Oh, is it like Jet Stage, like the very first one? It's like the one where you Sonic and friends. So you go there like twice. You go there like at the end of one Sonic story, and then you go at the beginning of Jet story. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It kind of has like an Asian temple kind of vibe. Kind of reminds me of Shinobi, honestly. Let's see. Alright, so favorite writers here. Sonic 06.
Playing for.
Sonic Rush Adventure.
What's that snow stage with the snowboard?
Snow stage with the snowboard?
What's that stage with the snowboard? It's a snow stage.
Oh.
Yeah, I fucking bullied this entire
Like
race.
one of the islands. Blizzard Peaks.
Blizzard Peak, there we go. Yeah. No wonder why I keep calling Blizzard Valley Blizzard Peak in this game. The game is too loud. Really?
What about Sonic and the Figurine?
The Secret Rings.
Yes.
I would have to go with Evil Foundry.
Oh yeah, I know why. Truly, it's never all that's happening. Who's gonna rock the place? Forever gonna rock the place. Rest in peace to my boy Kobaner Mining 456. Even though he's not dead, I'm just talking about this channel. That man is an awesome man. I loved Kobaner Mining 456. Yeah. Let's see. How about, have you played Rivals?
What's good? Sonic fan be like. Sonic fan be like. Alright, how's the now, Green? How's the volume now? Are we loud? Or like now I have to ask that. Are we loud? Do I have to turn us down or no? I don't know. Cause you're saying that the game audio is loud, and I'm thinking like, damn, do I have to turn myself down? Do I? Yeah, Secret Rings, yeah, definitely would be like Evil Foundry. What's the next game you was about to ask?
Sonic Rivals. So I'm putting them into the same, like Sonic Rivals 1 and then Sonic Rivals 2.
Honestly, I do not even remember rival stages like that.
Oh, you're good. Well then, I guess the next game after that would be Sonic Unleashed.
Tune on, Dragon Road.
What'd you say for Sonic Unleashed? I'm sorry.
Dragon Road.
Dragon Road?
Dragon Road.
What about... let's see. So what is your favorite Sonic and the Black Knight?
What is that? Oh my god. I love how my ultimate 4 charge ran out as soon as that freaking Nickelodeon started. And everything missed except for the drift. Everything decided to hit me except for that. Oh, annoying! I use Tech Drift instead of level 1, but it's still a fire build. Yeah, I know everyone uses Tech Drift
Sonic
because that's the meta, right? That's the meta, right? That's ever since Callie basically started using that build, that's just been the quote-unquote meta that everybody does.
What about Sonic Freeriders?
Honestly, I don't really want to remember Freeriders. Honestly, I don't even think I played Freeriders like that.
Oh, no worries. The only reason I played Freeriders is because I downloaded the mod to get rid of the Kinect. I guess my answer would be that one stage with the train. That was kind of cool.
Oh, somebody else
really
just
huge fan.
joined. I need that
Not
starter
really a huge
drill.
fan of the level design to begin with.
That I need that starter drill gadget. Wait, the starter. You mean the drift? Are you talking about the drift kit? Wait, starter drill gadget? Wait, what? That's not real. It's not real, is it? I don't think it is. Sega don't
Favorite
make that
zone
real.
and Sonic Colors.
Like, I already have to deal enough. There is no starter drift.
Retro.
I was saying, you mean the drift kit? Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
Down. Oh, the drift kit? It's alright, I guess. Sonic Colors. What's your favorite zone in Sonic Colors?
Planet Wisp. No, I need them to add a gadget that gives me a free drift. I do not know. No, I do not want them to make that. I honestly don't.
You mean Ultimate Charge?
He's talking about talking about them making a gadget to where you start with a drill in the beginning of the race. No, thank you. I already have to deal with the monster truck at the beginning of the race. That fucking gadget. I do not need to deal with people using drill in the beginning of the race. Or Stardust like hell no. Hell no. Starter flying? Hell no. Can't control my character because I'm getting crashed into so many times. I hate that so much. And dude said don't use the laser on this part of Ocean View. He just wasn't angling with it, right? Not angling with it. Oh my fuck god. Oh my god. This guy sweating into a pancake.
Favorite zone in Sonic Generation.
This time it would be City Escape at that point.
Oh, actually? Cool.
Yeah.
My favorite stage is actually Unleashed, I think. It's either gonna be Unleashed or like either Unleashed or Speed Highway, which is really good. Actually, that's a separate question. Actually, what's for a classic? Actually, that might be a different answer.
For a classic?
Yeah, specifically, unless it's the same.
Crisis City.
Crisis City? Yeah, the music is pretty good in Crisis City. What's your favorite stage in Sonic Lost World?
In Sonic Lost World? I guess I'll pick like the snow area. Either the snow area or the tropical area.
I mean, you can do the DS and the 3DS separately.
the snow area or the tropical area. I'm getting like a notification talking about like Cherry's birthday tomorrow.
Yep.
Was somebody? I swear there was somebody else playing with us, but then I guess they just left or whatever.
And then she'll be able to drink alcohol and get drunk.
Oh, she'll be 21.
Yeah.
Dang. So it's like if she goes to like Expo anytime soon, she'd be able to go to like the rave parties and be able to drink.
Yeah. Let's see. What's your favorite stage or favorite track in Team Sonic Racing?
Real shit. It probably would be Sand Road, but like I was about to say, I don't know. I think I have a favorite track in Team Sonic Racing. Then I'm like, damn, Sand Road is good. And that's pretty
Yeah.
hard. Okay, I was about to say, are we about to random track Travis State? This is insane. Why won't my turn fucking work? Why won't my turn?
Alright, what's your favorite stage in Sonic Force?
I think it's called Imperial Power?
Is it the Avatar character?
Yeah. Oh my god, Nickel!
Nichols? Like Penny Nichols?
You know what? It's good that I said that instead of what I was.
I know what you're about to say, but
Oh my! It's good that I accidentally said that except for what I originally was about to say. Oh my god.
you know what's funny?
What?
Legit, people were like on your case of like when you did the Sega thing with that
Freaking on TikTok, yes.
on TikTok. Yeah, it was funny.
Like so many people were like comment, like somebody, like so many people were like freaking commenting on that crap. Best human character in Like, wait, best human character, like Sonic character? Like, best human Sonic character?
Maria. No, Eggman. Well, Eggman. I don't consider Eggman human, but I guess Eggman.
It would most likely be my dad, Eggman, or it would be Maria. Best human character in the Sonic universe, in my goat. Wade, you. Okay. He said Wade Whipple is his goat. Nah.
Wade Whipple isn't a Sonic
if
character.
that's your goat, that's alright. That's alright.
Wade Whipple isn't a Sonic character.
He's not my goat though. That's not my goat. I can't see how that's your goat.
He's not a Sonic character.
If that's your
none
goat,
of the movie, none of the movie cast is Sonic characters. They're movie characters. So what? I gotta disagree with him because Wade Whipple's in the movie, and he's not a Sonic character.
Cyberspace, we love it here.
Oh yeah, speaking of cyberspace, what's your favorite Sonic piece?
Probably be like an original series.
Which is?
I don't know. Like I don't know like the like I do
That's
not
crazy.
like
Actually, the fact that you don't know your favorite Sonic Frontier says, I don't know if that says a lot about you or Frontier.
because like I don't like cyberspace all that much. I usually would basically spend most of my
What's your
time
favorite?
in the island. Fucking Green! Green! Was that what? Green! Was that working, Green? No, Green, I swear, you ran into me with the monster truck, and then you went into the truck. You went right into the truck. Was that worth it? I hope that was worth it. I hope it was worth it for you, my dude. I really do.
So what's the island that you like?
It's either the first one or the last one.
Finish!
It ain't that deep. Nah, Green, you talking about it's not that deep. You targeted me like I spit in your cereal or something with that monster truck. I saw that monster truck red thing was like straight heading towards my direction. Nah, yo, talking about something it's not that deep. You wanted it that bad, like it was that deep. Oh my god, that is funny. The person that's Legends 2 that I was playing with, like he's playing right now.
Favorite stage in Shadow of Generations?
Probably Kingdom Valley.
Kingdom Valley.
Yeah.
That's good. I gotta say, my favorite stage in Shadow Generations is Radical Highway. I like Black Suit. No.
The fact that Black Doom just kept sending you to Radical Highway.
He's like...
Like, not any other area that's, like, traumatizing to him.
Yeah, and then that animation. And then that animation that said, "Why do you keep sending me to Radical Highway?" And then he's like, "I'm just a big fan of Radical Highway." Like, it doesn't make sense because, like, why does Black Doom like Radical Highway so much? Because he wasn't even in Sonic. He's like, "I just like Radical Highway." He's a huge fan. But yeah, Retro, what's your favorite? What do you like about Actually, who's your top 5 Sonic characters? I don't think I've ever asked you. Top 5.
I think you have.
Have I? I forget. Well, I can give you mine.
Oh, Monster Truck again? Oh my god.
I think you know my top 5.
Like, I remember you asking me a question and like we were both telling each other that, but that like it was a hot minute ago, so like I don't blame you for not remembering.
Well, to be fair with you, it's like they could have changed too. Like sometimes my top 5 sometimes changes ever so slightly.
What?
So my top 5 is obviously, my first one is obviously Sonic. He's the one that started off the franchise. He's the main character. I like Sonic for when he's written correctly. So my favorite version of Sonic is Japanese Sonic. Specifically, the way he's written in Japanese. If we're talking about like maybe some of his English stuff, then I would consider him like maybe my third or even fourth. Because honestly, it's like, it just depends on who's voicing him and also the character. So like if it's Ryan and Jason, then maybe he might be number 1 or number 2. But if he's voiced by Janucci, of course he's always number 1. And if he's also like written well, then he's number 1. Like 100%.
Gotta love being fucking bullied!
Sonic, even if he's voiced by Roger, it's fine, but it's just most of the Roger stuff is written poorly, so it's not any fault of Rogers, it's just the writing. Even though it's like, I do have to admit, he doesn't sound like Janucci in English, but it is what it is. Let's see. My second favorite Sonic character would either be... would be a because my second favorite Sonic character goes from either Amy or Shadow. The reason I like Shadow a lot is because I like the way he's written in Sonic Adventure 2. I like Shadow the way he's written in certain games, but I'm very picky when it comes to my Shadow stuff because I don't know, like when it comes to Shadow, I'm very picky on how he's written. I like how he was portrayed in Sonic X. I think it was very in line with how he was portrayed in Sonic Adventure 2, very mysterious, doesn't really talk a whole lot, a big introvert, but has a big heart. Um, I don't really like the brooding kind of thing that he does in Shadow the Hedgehog, so I would probably say Shadow the Hedgehog's like my least favorite version of Shadow because he's very, I don't know, like Shadow's all over the place in Shadow the Hedgehog. Like one minute he's in character and the next he's not in character. Um, so Sonic 06 Shadow was written fairly well, I would say.
No sleep on sticks. What? Green what? Green what?
Sonic Forces he was written okay.
Man said don't sleep on Sticks the Badger, and he's saying Vector is his goat.
Six the Badger is okay. I mean, I didn't really hate Six the Badger, and I don't really like her. I mean, it's kind of an iffy kind of thing.
I prefer Marine the Raccoon.
I mean, cause like I don't like again, I don't hate Sonic Boom, but like Six the Badger is like one of those characters that I could like. I'm fine with if they never came back, but I'm glad that she existed. Like she's fine if she existed, but like there's other Sonic characters that need the spotlight over Six. And honestly, I don't see Six ever coming back. That's my thing. Like I don't ever see a possibility of Six ever showing back up in mainline Sonic games or anything like that. So I think she's dead, and I think Boom, like, since Boom is no longer a thing, I don't think we'll ever see Six again. She's gonna join a long list of Sonic characters that just aren't ever coming back. But anyway, back to top three. My third favorite Sonic character has to be Amy Rose. Because Amy Rose, the reason I like Amy so much is because of how she's written in Japanese, where she's always very determined to follow Sonic on his adventures. She's one of the only Sonic characters that are willing to do that. The only other Sonic character that's willing to follow Sonic on his worldly adventures is Tails. Because Tails and Amy are pretty much the same in where they'll follow Sonic wherever he goes. So basically Sonic is an introvert. Sonic is very introverted, and he likes going on his worldly adventures by himself. But he's okay with people tagging along with him as long as they're able to keep up. And Amy and Tails are those characters where they're able to chase and follow Sonic on his worldly adventures. That's why they're both, I consider Tails and Amy mainline Sonic characters and the main Sonic characters. Even over Knuckles, I consider Tails and Amy more main characters than Knuckles is. Because Tails and Amy are the only characters that will follow Sonic on his worldly adventures. Like, look at Sonic Unleashed, for example, where you don't have Knuckles, right? And I feel like Unleashed did the Sonic series the best in a way of telling a story without Knuckles, because we don't need Knuckles there. Knuckles doesn't always have to be there. We can tell a story without Knuckles. Sorry to burst your bubble, Knuckles fans, but we don't need a story with Knuckles every time. We can have a story without him. Case in point, Sonic Unleashed. Because, you know, if we're not gonna, we need a reason for Knuckles to guard the Master Emerald. If we don't have a reason for him not guarding that damn rock, then don't have him in the game. That's my thing. Knuckles is mostly, in most mainline Sonic games, isn't even playable. So why is he even here? Anyways, speaking of number 4, my fourth favorite Sonic character is actually Knuckles himself, because the reason I like Knuckles is because, like, I like how he's very stoic. In a way, I like he's very, like, gullible, but he also has a good heart. So, like, with Knuckles, it's like, he's not stupid.
All of the Boom characters
gullible.
I slept on. What are these takes? What? What are
Wait,
these?
what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Say that.
Characters I slept on. What are these fucking takes, bro? What?
Boom characters, like the like the generic characters in the Sonic show, like Mighty Eagle, or not Mighty Eagle, that's from fucking Angry Birds. Basically Mighty Eagle from Sonic Boom, but it's like the Hawk guy or whatever, is voiced also by the same character as Knuckles. The mayor, like that freaking brat looking thing, and then generic character number 1, the old guy with like the connections that turns out to be evil. And then Dave the intern, you know, Dave the intern is heavily slept on, bro. Dave the intern, bro, like he could probably be a main character in the Sonic series, like to be honest. Like honestly, I would play a Dave the intern game. Like that, just a daily, just a chalk of life kind of story.
Ah!
Like that's what these new Gen Zers need, is just freaking Dave the intern as their mascot. Anyways, I'm totally joking about it. Dave the intern is a fucking terrible character. I'm sorry, but I hate how he like has racist and fucking squeals and moans for like about Eggman in that one episode. It's so annoying. He's like, show you how good I am. And I'm just like, bro, stop like existing, please. You're ruining my face. Called practice social distancing. Like, come on, dude. Anyway, anyways, back to why I was saying Knuckles is so great. Knuckles is a good character because very introverted, and but he's also loves being around people at the same time. Like, he wants to get out of his island. He wants to like explore the world with Sonic, but he can't. He has a duty. He has a duty to guard the Master Emerald, and that's a good thing because him guarding the Master Emerald gives him like something to do, and it's part of his character. It's like, sure, would he like to tag along with Sonic every once in a while? Sure, he would tag along with Sonic every once in a while, but he should be guarding the Master Emerald, right? So that's his sworn duty, and that's just part of his character. Fun fact about Knuckles is, in Sonic 3, he was supposed to be a one-off character where he was only supposed to show up for one game. But then people liked Knuckles so much they brought him back in other games, like the spin-off games, and then Sonic Adventure 2, and so on. So what's crazy about a lot of these Sonic characters that a lot of people don't know is a lot of these Sonic characters are supposed to be one-off characters that you only see on one adventure, and then Sonic goes to the next adventure. That's how Sonic was structured, is that Sonic would go on an adventure, meet a character, help that character, and then they would go on. Sonic would then travel to his next adventure. The only character that he doesn't do that to is Tails, because Tails is supposed to basically follow Sonic, right? And then Amy was also one of those characters in Sonic Adventure that wanted to follow Sonic on his worldly adventures like Tails, and she eventually does after the end of Sonic Adventure. So she's basically just tagging along with Sonic and friends. Knuckles is the only character that's like a main quote-unquote Sonic character that should not be there. Right, because Sonic Adventure 2, for example, right? Sonic Adventure 2 shows us exactly how Knuckles is supposed to be implemented if he was in a game. Sonic, Tails, and Amy are the main core people, and then the B plot is Knuckles, where he's trying to find the treasure hunting and all that, and then they meet up in this bit, and basically the end of Sonic Adventure 2. But they spend the majority of their time separated, because Knuckles isn't actually supposed to be part of Sonic, right? Sonic, Tails, and Amy are the main characters, and Knuckles is just kind of like, the other character that they sometimes hang out with. That's how Knuckles is supposed to be portrayed, but then over time, Knuckles just kind of got wrapped into this whole idea of being with Sonic and Tails instead of Amy for some reason. Because of heroes, and then because of writers. People have this preconceived notion that Knuckles is somehow buddy-buddy with Sonic and Tails when that was actually Amy that should have been there instead of Knuckles, because Knuckles is supposed to be guarding Sonic Gremlin. He's not supposed to be with Sonic and Tails. So, justice for my girl Amy, because she was the original member of Team Sonic, not Knuckles. So, justice for my girl Amy. But anyway,
Amy's like Amy's been there since like before Tails.
Yeah, technically, but also not, because canonically, yes. But he did come out in 92 and Tails came out in 92, but I get what you're saying.
Like, in terms of like lore-wise, we're basically saying that CD was like before Tails.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying, like, people, like, what's crazy about CrossWorlds is that a lot of people now think CD actually came out before Sonic 2, and that's actually not true. Sonic 2 still did come out. So a lot of people think, oh, because canonically it takes place before Sonic 2, people think that Sonic 2 actually came out in 93, and then Sonic CD came out in 92, and that's actually not true. It's kind of crazy that
Finally got CrossWorlds, the payment went through and I have it now. Awesome! Let's go, Sonic! Oh, let's go! I hate that, like, this game, like, when you hit to Legends Lobby, like, this game goes from basically, like, oh, you're either using Callie's build, or you're bagging, and I hate, like, I like Callie, right? I like Callie, she's cool, but I don't want to be, like, I don't want to use her build just to basically make it to, like, freaking, Legends 1. I want to basically make it with my own fucking strength. And then bagging, hell no. I don't bag in Mario Kart, so you won't see me bag in this game. Like, if you bag, sure, like, whatever floats your boat, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like, bagging is like how I see bagging is that bagging is sweaty as fuck, but like, if you bag, go ahead, like, that's up to you. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? Yeah, that bagging is sweaty as fuck. Bagging is sweaty as fuck. I've been saying that in Mario Kart, and I will say it in this game. Bagging is sweaty as fuck. Staying in the back to get some broken ass item just to get to first is sweaty as fuck. And I'm not taking that back. That is factual. That is true. And you can bag if you want to. I'm just not doing it. I think the stream's acting wonky. What do you mean the stream's acting wonky? The stream is fine.
Damn.
Sega just moving on with Shadow now. Sonic's just there. That is insane to say.
What's happening?
He said that Sega's just moving on with Shadow now, and Sonic's just there. That is insane to say.
You know what I have to say to people like you is that you're wrong. That's it.
Like, they just did an animation not too long ago on a collaboration that they're doing with Sonic and Tails being there, and Shadow's not there, period. So I don't even know where that notion
The training team are Sonic Racing CrossWorlds have a lot of animation for Shadow Generations, and
I'm like, I'm not counting everything that comes up within 2024 because that was the year of Shadow. Of course, Shadow's gonna get attention in his own year. What?
and they're kind of continuing it, the Year of Shadow kind of stuff with like having him be like he was in the like when you first see the trailer of Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, like the very first teaser, we saw Shadow, and then with the animation, we saw Shadow.
I'm so glad. I am so glad I popped level 4 before that hit me.
I'm gonna say this just because they're showing off Shadow a lot doesn't mean anything, because saying Sonic is just there is just kind of crazy because you're discounting like the whole entire time Shadow was just not there.
I'm so glad I got that.
Because remember, there was a time when people were like saying Shadow's not even around anymore. But like during when Frontiers was coming out, you never saw any Shadow anything ever. And then once movie 3 comes out, yep, Shadow everywhere. Because
it was
like
his year. He's basically the main focus within that movie because it was an Adventure 2 movie. Of course, like, they're going to do that. Like, I've said this before, watch when it hits 2027 and it's literally going to be the TV movie. Most of the attention is going to go to Amy and Elephant, 100%.
I'm just gonna say, Retro, that I'm sorry, as much I just said the Shadow's like my second favorite Sonic character, but I'm gonna be honest here. Shadow's not that good. Like, as like y'all like want to prop him up as the main character, he's not as good as Sonic when it comes to being the main character. Like, sure, Shadow is a good character, but he could not carry a series on his own. And if you say that I'm wrong, then I can't save you. I'm sorry. Like, there's no way.
Sonic Rumble is official. You can live happy now. Yeah. Now the stream is being poor. Now all of a sudden it's being poor.
The stream's being poor.
Or YouTube is being weird because I'm not seeing anything on Streamlabs. YouTube is being weird because I'm not seeing anything on Streamlabs. It's kind of laggy. Why is it being laggy? What is happening? What is she? I don't know what to do because YouTube is being... And then I'm not getting anything being said from Streamlabs at all.
That's weird.
I don't know. I think YouTube is having a stroke because I'm not like Streamlabs is not saying a thing. Usually by the time like when this happens, Streamlabs will say, "Oh, your stream is laggy." Like try to like fix something or whatever. I'm not getting any notification for that. I'm not getting any of that. So I feel like it's YouTube just shitting on itself. Damn, I just took that and I didn't even get hit.
Yeah.
Final lap.
Like, oh my god. But yeah, I like, Shadow. It's just like, I don't think he should be in every little thing. Like,
I like Shadow too.
I don't think Shadow should get every little thing. I don't think Shadow, like, should, like, get, like, no. What is happening here? Current bitrate is... What the hell?
Oh, bitrate, yeah. If your bitrate's too low, YouTube will yell at you.
Is for some reason the bitrate is going low for some reason.
Oh. Like, are we, like, pixelated, or is it, like, images? Are we lagging out? Like what is your stream doing?
I don't know.
You don't know what your stream is doing? I mean, look at your
It's
stream.
like, it's lagging apparently. But yeah, I'm not getting anything. But yeah, I'm not getting anything from Streamlabs. Streamlabs is not saying a damn thing. Saying like, oh, your stream's fine. But yet YouTube is crapping on itself. This whole time though, like the stream was fine until like I'm guessing YouTube is now wanting to crap itself.
Yeah, like the images are... It looks like a slideshow. So I doubt, like, anybody hears what you're saying. I mean, it's okay. Internet does this sometimes. Where, like, it'll dip in quality and then it'll, like, suddenly come back after a while. And then you'll be like, what the heck?
It's weird that it's doing that. It's weird. It's like YouTube is having like an error.
I don't know, it just started like crapping, so it's weird. I mean, it's happened to me before, don't worry. This is what happened to me one time with my stream, is that it just legit one time just stopped working for whatever reason.
Like it was fine until now it's like laggy.
What does it say on OBS? Does it say like... Oh,
I'm not on OBS, I'm on Streamlabs, and it's not saying anything.
Well, on Streamlabs, does it have a way for you to like check to see like what your kbps is at, kilobytes per second? Does it tell you on the bottom corner?
It's not telling me a thing at the moment.
Oh. Because usually on OBS, you can check your Wi-Fi signal as you're streaming to see like...
It says, oh, stream quality is good, but yet yet my kilobytes is dropping so low that, but yet my stream, but it's good Streamlabs. What the fuck?
What did you set your kilobytes per second to? Is it like at 8,000, 9,000, 100, or
Like
10,000?
the bit rate
Yes.
is at 6,000.
Oh. You know that you can, like, push it up to 8,000 on YouTube. If you
On-
wanted.
On YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. Because Twitch is, like, good with, like, 6,000. That's good for Twitch. But for YouTube, you can bump it up to 8,000 if you wanted. Because YouTube can go up to 8,000. 1080p is basically 6,000 to 8,000, so like you can have 6,000 as like the lower 1080p, and then like a higher 1080p would be like 8,000. But don't go any higher than 8,000 for 1080p. But
I'm trying to
you're
see if I
struggling
can fix it.
if you're struggling with kilobytes per second, I wouldn't address it at the moment, but I'm just saying for in the future. But what I would do is reset your Wi-Fi, probably.
But wouldn't that just cut the stream off?
Well, do you have it in settings to where you can keep the stream going even if it gets cut off? Because there's a setting, I know in OBS, where you can like keep the stream going even if like you're not streaming. I've done that before where I had to leave to go do something, like go out, and then I would come back and start the stream up again.
There's a setting for that?
Could be. Where you can stop your stream and then fix your settings and then come back.
It's like it was fine earlier, and now it's just now YouTube is shitting on itself.
I know, I'm trying to help. Sorry if I'm not being helpful, I'm trying to help. So is Streamlabs like OBS? Because I haven't
Kind
done
of.
Streamlabs for so long. Okay.
Like I would jump on Streamlabs just in case if like OBS was to basically be broken as fuck for some reason.
Yeah. I
'Cause one
I mostly do OBS because like OBS like lets me know when the stream is bad, because it will like have like a red indicator like, oh, your Wi-Fi signal is bad. So when I start the stream, it'll show like
Streamlabs
green,
has done
yellow.
the same thing to me though.
Yeah, and I was asking, is it in the red right now, or does it say
It's
good?
not showing that it's bad, it's saying that it's good, but I don't know why it's not trying to tell me like, oh, your stream is like bad like right now. Your like bitrate is going down pretty badly.
What does it say on YouTube then? What's it say on that side?
That the bitrate just went from like, oh, your stream is in excellent health, that now it's saying like warning that it's like now it's good. Like it just went down for some reason.
Yeah. That's strange.
Auto stop. Maybe I should have like auto stop off. I'm at I need to copy the stream key.
Oh yeah, stream key is how you connect to your YouTube.
Copy the stream key, I guess. And I guess like end the stream and then restart it back up. I don't know how I'm doing this.
I would just use the stream key method instead of trying to connect your account then, because stream key method's actually really good because it connects directly to your stream.
Well, now that I'm on fucking Streamlabs, I gotta, cause now this shit is not showing up on my cause I think it's still connected to my Streamlabs.
So stream key doesn't work on OBS.
No, it works. Like I'm now connected to my stream. It's just that I'm now trying to
Get rid of
connect my
Streamlabs.
capture card to the Streamlabs.
Oh, so you're trying to disconnect it from Streamlabs and put it on OBS.
This shit is so weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened to you, man.
Yeah, I gotta do that and then go here. But why is it not working? What?
That's not working.
Why is this shit still? Why is the bit rate still going down?
It's still going down. Do you want to test your Wi-Fi?
I don't know if I have to unplug the Wi-Fi and
It's okay if it disconnects you from the call. I'm not going to go anywhere.
I don't even know, Chief. And then YouTube is still giving me an issue.
Maybe it's just down in your area. I don't know.
Is it showing it or no? Like, what is happening?
Oh, I don't know.
I jump on Streamlabs, that shit is not working. I jump on OBS, this shit is not working. Like, I feel like it's a YouTube issue at the moment.
Also, sometimes low Wi-Fi like goes down sometimes for some reason. I don't know.
Are you